Oftentimes, we stay glued looking at closed doors so much that we forget another is open, thereby leaving us with so many lost opportunities. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, stay focused, stay composed, and keep forging ahead. Hello, amazing people. My name is Anita Shelong, and this is Socialogue, your #1 events program coming to you on the network service of the NTA. Today, we're going to be talking arts, theater, and culture. Stay with us. Today is a celebration of excellence, legacy, and storytelling that defines our nation. As the management of the Nigerian Television Authority hosted some of Nollywood's finest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the blend of artistry and leadership.
It was star-studded at the headquarters of the Nigerian Television Authority, the NTA, where some of the best hands in the Nigerian movie industry, Nollywood, gathered for a special reception organized in their honor.
Cannot do everything on our own. We have a mandate, a constitutional mandate to inform, to educate, to entertain. There's a lot happening in the industry. We know that with the current stepping back a little of the streamer, it's created a massive gap in the industry. And everybody's asking the question, what are we going to do? What are the distribution channels that we're going to explore? Because creativity is not our problem. There's no dearth of talent in Nollywood or in Nigeria as a whole. But we have challenges in the pipelines with which to distribute and make our work profitable. And NTA sitting in the center of all of this, with our size, with our mandate, with our impact and influence, we realize that it is time for us to take our place.
One of the reasons why this room is full of producers who really, like I call them, principalities in their different endeavors, simply because we all grew up on NTA. I am excited because I'm here, because it's an opportunity to work with the biggest and the largest TV network in Africa.
It's a massive, massive improvement in the way things are being done. Finally, I always believe private sector and government are the best partners to work in. I think this is going to really revolutionize the industry if we put in the right amount of effort and thinking behind it and willpower and support that it needs to really flourish. I think this is a new step in a very new direction, and I'm very interested to see how it goes.
Aimed at strengthening partnership between Africa's largest television network, the NTA, and the dynamic Nollywood film industry. It was a roundtable discussion on content collaboration, the role of media in promoting Nigerian cinema, and a call for quality and indigenous storytelling.
From this initiative is that this is long overdue. NTA has been the bedrock of content, in Nigeria. They really started it. And it is now time to come back to, the old bricks and start putting all of this back together. Especially because we're really yearning as producers. We're yearning for part of distribution in this country that we do not really have.
NTA is a custodian of history of Nigerian media. And partnering with these other filmmakers like us is going to bring those memories to the screen.
This initiative will be good for filmmakers and NTA because, for instance, NTA has the widest platform in Africa, actually, even bigger than some of the foreign broadcasters. It's one of the biggest in the world. And so for us as Nollywood, having this platform to showcase our films, our series, is a massive, massive landmark event.
Some of the producers and directors expressed their appreciation for the recognition and stressed the need for media support in promoting our local production.
How do we keep our people on the continent? We make them realize how amazing Africa is, how amazing Nigeria is, how amazing it is that we are Igbo, Ibibio, Benin, Yoruba, whatever. How amazing we all are as a people. And there's something critical that somebody mentioned, which is the fact that we don't do this making everybody a good character. We make everybody human. Human beings who have clay feet, but who find a way of resolving whatever challenge it is. We resolve it ourselves.
So excited having you around. And I can see the seriousness and also the sense of friendship. You've been so open to us. I don't think there is any forum that is better than this one that I have met of recent. You are also contributing so much to the GDP of this country. Yes. We all know the waves that we're making even outside the continent of Africa.
As Nigerian's film industry continues to grow both locally and internationally, initiative like this signals a new era of synergy between broadcasters and filmmakers.
Indeed, a special moment of recognition and purpose. Up next is a private movie premiere of A Boy Child's Life, a powerful story stirring up conversations. Let's see it.
Thrive.
Every day we hear about the gay child, Mother's Day. And I sent something on Facebook yesterday. I said, I want someone to give me direction to Ministry of Men Affairs. Because we have Ministry of Women Affairs. What happens to the men? What happens to the boy? So the producer took it upon herself to dip in and then let us know, to let the public know what exactly the boy child is passing through. The same way the gay child is passing through some things, the boy child is passing through so many that nobody thinks of, nobody can even tell, except he tells you that I am passing through this, I'm passing through that.
I expect for the general public to take into account that the boy child is not a person who should be expected to do so much, because in the end they are still children. Because in this day and age they expect the boy child to be strong and tough-skinned, but many of them have feelings, many of them have emotions that they need tender care to take care of them.
I think increasingly the boy child now suffers neglect, and it's now an opportunity for us to beam the searchlight on the rights of the boy child. If you look at northern Nigeria, for instance, in the streets of a lot of cities in the north, you see a lot of children called Amajiri children. They are mostly boys, and they roam the streets, they beg for alms, and incidentally, you see a lot of them getting into substance abuse as coping mechanisms. A lot of them may get into petty crimes, and then you see them getting in conflict or in contact with the law. They are arrested, charged. From that point, once they go into detention in adult facilities, it's difficult to retrace their steps.
The audience was visibly moved by the film's powerful story, sparking important conversations about how society handles boy children.
When there are challenges, people do pay attention to those challenges because you are a boy. And that is why you see even in some homes, when they pay so much attention on the girl child, the boy, you see most, especially the fathers, they tend to be aggressive, towards them. They tend to go, you can take care of yourself. You should be a boy. When I was your age, I didn't even have the opportunity to be to have a father or to have a parent that had enough. So they always try to give a narrative of the boy should be able to stand on his own. And this narrative, we forget that in some cases, the boy might not have been ripe enough to take certain decisions. And so you push the boy child into taking decisions that he's not matured for.
I have a podcast named The Bossy Hour, and on one of the episodes, we have treated boy-child molestation. So after that particular episode, I thought it is a very good idea to work on a story about the boy child, Being something that I cannot get in just 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes movie, I decided to make it a series. And it's not just a movie, it's a campaign. So many things happening in the life of the boy child while growing up. But people don't talk about it because they are believed to be the stronger beings, They can buckle up anything. But no, they also do cry.
Every frame captured a story of growth. Now we're diving into a different type of storytelling. One captured in colors, texture, and imagination.
Very bold. One has to have the audacity to, create work. And I mostly paint women, working women, women who do hard work, women who are modern, who are liberated, who are, empowered. Both types of women I paint.
I delve into painting with beads. Like you can see, a lot of my works, I paint with beads. So, and that also took me to painting with colors, but in a way, you look at it and think I'm painting with beads. So I chose to paint with this style, pointillism.
I was born into this art, and not me going into school to study art. It was born in us as a family. I'm from Edo State, Benin. We are into the bronze casting families. So the spirit had been there even before we came.
I use rope to sculpt. So why I choose to use rope to sculpt is I find out that we actually lost our identity. A lot of us don't even know who we are. I always use this word, man, know thyself. Your identity is who you are, where you come from, your roots. We don't have our roots, no matter the color.
This is what gives me joy. I enjoy doing art because it's something that people see, they want to reckon with. Things that people are thrown as waste, but we turn them around to something valuable, something appreciable, something you can buy millions.
My anticipation to bring this piece like this is actually fusing the past, the present, and where we are going to. Now, with the place I position it, looking at the glasses, ordinarily the shades will not be this bold or with dark like that. You have to see it through. But with the audacity of creativity, we have to remove all those principles and bring it out the way I feel, expressing it with the audacity of creativity in me, without fear, without regards of the rules in art. Though we have regards for it, but when it comes to audacity and creativity, I have to express it by bringing out the unusual and the usual things that we see.
Painting helps me to express myself, and mostly my works, I try to depict the diverse cultures of Nigeria, and I try to create a unison. I try to bring together all the cultures in Nigeria. If you look at some of my works, you see the works from Benin, you see the works from Baggy culture, you see the ones from the north, the southeast, and all of that. I believe that we can use art to bring harmony to Nigeria. I believe that we can use art to bring peace. I believe that we can use art to create that meeting point.
I advise people to collect our Nigerian arts. We have good artists because people around the world, they love sports, they love art. It doesn't have country.
Breathtaking, I must say. Closing the program today is a celebration of Ohola Festival of Zulu Heritage, all the way from KV States.
Deep in the heart of Nigerian's KB state lies the Zulu Emirate, home to the rich and diverse Uhola culture of the Zulu people, who take great pride in their traditional attire, adorned with intricate designs and patterns. Each piece tells a story of their history and heritage.
Uhola is a famous king. He's popularly known even before the 18th century. As a matter of fact, they were not farming. They were feeding on fruits and animals. So one day, Uhola as a king now gathered his kingsmen and said, we have been enjoying fruits, we have been enjoying animals. So the best thing we should do, in his opinion, we should thank the god for providing for us and protecting us throughout these years.
We are celebrating Uhola, and there's culture in it. And I feel this is the right time for me to show where I belong, and I believe this is the best outfit for the occasion.
Music and dance are integral parts of Uhola culture. The rhythmic beats and energetic movement showcases the community's joy and spirit. The people, known for their delicious cuisine, made from locally sourced ingredients from tuwo to miyan kubewa and kuka. Each dish is a testament to their rich culinary heritage. The Zulu people are skilled artisans whose crafts are not only functional but also tell stories of their history and culture. The Uhola and Zulu culture is a treasure trove of traditions, customs, and way of life.
Gather together after the year's harvest to give praises to God and thank God for the bountiful harvest. It's an event that gathers everybody from Zululand and outside.
I must confess that I'm very impressed with the cultural expression. Incidentally, I'm from Niger, neighboring state here. I'm a Cambodian person from Salka. So there is this cultural affinity between us and the Lenla people. And I must confess that I'm highly impressed.